Hello, hello, what's going on, everybody? How's it going? It's your boy Tyrant Hill here, back again with another Metaphor stream, where, of course, we're going to be playing some Metaphor ReFantazio. Once again, I apologize, and apologies, if I sound a little bit under the weather, because I am under the weather. I'm just a bit stuffed up. Nothing crazy, nothing a man like me can't handle, you know what I mean? But, once again, I apologize if I sound super nasally. I'm also gonna fix my camera. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah, oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Yep, we're gonna wait. Oh, okay, good, nice. Alright, and, oh, yeah, of course, rocking the Knicks sweatshirt. Hit a bit of a slump as of late. Jalen Brunson and Cat are absolute all-stars, but a little salty after that Pistons loss and Malik Beasley blowing kisses to, the crowd at MSG, not gonna lie. I'm sure a bunch of New Yorkers talked a lot of shit to him, and it was probably well-deserved, but regardless, I'm salty, so whatever. But no, seriously, we're going to play some Metaphor today. And, if you're joining me, thank you for joining me. So, I guess I'll just do my little intro, and we can go ahead and get right on started. Be playing for about 3 hours, 8 to 11 tonight. Might take a break or two in between. But yeah. So, without further ado, I'll just do my little intro. For those of you who haven't done so already and are interested in perhaps checking out my YouTube channel, maybe subscribing, you can go ahead and check me out at Tyrant Hill 1. That's capital T, capital H, and the number 1 at the end, all one word, Tyrant Hill 1. Or you can go ahead and click on the About section on my Twitch page. It's probably easier. You can click on the YouTube link. There's also links to my other social medias on there. In addition to my YouTube, also my Twitter, my TikTok, my Discord server, where you can, suggest games you want to see me play, stay up to date on any uploads that I upload. And same thing with my Twitter too. You could see what I'm streaming, when I'm going to be streaming, as well as retweets and some other stuff of things that I like, such as video games, anime, sports, all that stuff. You can find all that on the About section, as well as the tip page too, if you're feeling generous. But that's pretty much it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and play some Metaphor. I'm gonna go ahead and switch on over. Alrighty, and as always, I know Newbie Cutie will let me know if there are any audio issues or anything like that. Let me just make sure I get all nice and snuggly before I stream for 3 hours. Alrighty. Yeah, it should be good. So last we left off, we just beat the first arc, where we just took out that big-ass human. And we talked to this guy, who we might be seeing shortly. But for now, we're just going to be chilling for like 5 days. And I did request the bounty, correct? Yeah, I did, okay. Got it. Traveler's Voices. Okay.
All right then.
Let's go to the world map. Hang out with Stroll. Am I really fine with this? Stroll comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with him. Let's do it.
Yeah.
It's you. Staying put like this puts the day of calamity in mind for me. I've an interesting rumor out of Grand Trad. I thought I might walk the streets to see what comes of it.
Aye.
If you're not too burdened, would you care to join me? Sure, why not?
All right.
Then let's be off. I've heard tell that there are some drifters who occasionally show up on this road here. I can't help but wonder if maybe they're the people I've been looking for. Also, great game to play when you're sick, when there's a shit ton of dialogue, gotta say. Whatever, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. Grand Trad is so full of novelty. I still can't get used to all the clamor, though. In Halia, the town where I grew up, you could hear a pin drop by comparison. There was still the bustle of friendship and commerce, but... Well, what? Young Master Leon, it couldn't be.
Huh?
I know that voice. Oh.
Rangeeth.
Rangeeth. Rangeeth, is that truly you? You made it out safely.
Wow.
Aw. Oh, young Master Leon, my goodness, look how you've grown. Friend of yours? How do you know each other?
Hold on. Truth is,
He served House Halietis. When our house still stood. I never imagined I'd see him again, much less here. Rangeeth, this is Tyrant. He's a friend I've recently begun traveling with. He also streams every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night at 8 p.m. I guess they forgot to add that part, but whatever, I'll say it for them.
however,
Forgive me for saying, time has not been kind to your frame, old friend. Are you eating well, and how are the others? Damn, Stroll. Oh, man.
that's
After the humans attacked, the survivors fled to the capital. No one could make a living among the ruins in Halia, much less restore it. Most arrived here with only the clothes on their backs. Their livelihoods were destroyed, and without shelter from the rain, more than a few have faded away. No. Then let me help. Let me find you housing. Well, I would if I had the means. All I have left of my nobility is my name alone. Or is in name alone. I'm so sorry.
wow.
Your kindness is more than I could ask for, young master. I've always said you've got the heart from your parents. The only reason we're alive here today is because your parents had us evacuate to the capital. You mean to say my parents instructed you to flee here? All the more reason then that I have to help somehow. Let's find a way to help. We can build some houses. Shall we take them with us? Let's build some houses.
If so,
Guess we've got some houses to build.
I see.
A bright idea, if I had the funds. Do you have any idea how expensive land in the capital is? No, I guess not. Damn. Who holds authority over the area you're staying in right now? Anashika Marquis, Lord Hydron.
I see.
A marquis, you say? Sounds like I'll need to pay this Lord Hydron a visit. I'll see if I can negotiate the use of some vacant homes for all of Halia's refugees to live in, although I doubt my name alone is worth much in collateral. Young master, please, our woes should not be yours to shoulder. I already bear their weight, old friend. That fateful day 7 years ago, my parents acted to save as many as they could. I was just a boy, lost in the panic, and I wouldn't have escaped were it not for all of you.
Oh, definitely.
In other words, I'm only standing here today because of your swift action, so let me do what I can to give you peace in this new life.
Sure, but
You honor us still. I fear your plea may fall on deaf ears with Lord Hydron. Devoted as he would seem to the church, he has brushed me off before as backwater refuse. What? All the more reason I should speak with him myself, if that's how he sees you. So go talk to him.
Stroll. Huh?
What? You're coming too? Of course. Why wouldn't I? Moving forward, we'll be in no shortage of trouble. I'd rather you not have to add my personal woes to that. That's what friends do, buddy.
It'll be fine.
You got a friend in me.
You?
Very well.
Thanks.
Either way, it's reassuring to have you by my side. On behalf of both me and my house, you have my gratitude. I can feel Stroll's deep trust in me. Damn, Stroll's tall as hell.
I feel more courageous when I'm with you.
Should get him a contract on the Knicks, goddamn. Alright, reduces the mag cost of studying the warrior lineage. When Stroll attacks a human-type monster, critical rate increases. Cool. You have my thanks as well, Sir Tyrant. I have no doubt the young master is in capable hands.
Huh.
Please, enough of the young master thing. We need not stand on ceremony.
Let's head back.
I would have us meet Lord Hydron without delay, but the sun is going down. Let us return for now and meet with him another day. Whatever you want, buddy. Back to the hushed honeybee.
What is it? Amazing.
Can we hang with anybody?
All right. Where
Oh, Maria, right? Maybe? No, guess not. Not yet. What was, Oh, raise healer to 10. Gotcha, okay. Oh,
What is it?
I should talk to you.
See a bit of info.
Alright.
Want in on this?
Alrighty, you've surely heard of that stretch of desert to the south of here. That's Tradia Desert. It lies beyond the large gate. Most travelers and cargo arrive at Grand Trad after making their way through that desert. Consequently, there's no shortage of people who have been attacked while traveling through it.
Just between us.
They're harassed on their journey by swarms of Valmo and giant monstrous birds. Threats are too numerous to name, but the worst is the man-eater Manjula. Word is, not only does its breath burn like fire, it also spreads a foul poison. If you fight it, you should also be wary of its howl. In addition to being resistant to the heat, fire magic is ineffective against it, I figured. The blaze only invigorates it, so mind your tactics. Conversely, it's quite susceptible to the cold, meaning ice magic is effective against it. You'd best remember that and prepare... I skipped ahead. Prepare accordingly. That's all I know. Unless you want to end up as another set of bones getting bleached by the desert sun, you better know when to run. Spitting bars, damn. Alright. I'm not gonna read you, but I'm just gonna get you guys. While I got you here, alright.
What is it?
Tolerant. Alright, you know what? I'll work at the hushed honeybee. Why not?
Yeah.
What's up, Fabian? We always get a flood of guests at night. Looks like it's going to be another hectic one. If you're free, could you lend me a hand with preparing food? If you'd like to help out, feel free to use the kitchen as you please. If you have the ingredients, I could show you to make red grass roasted badoo. Alright. Seems like Fabian's having a hard time. She's done a lot for us, so the least we could do is return the favor and help her out when we can. Sure. Can we make it? Ah, damn it. Okay, we can. All good. All good. Okay.
Yeah.
It's fine.
You're a big help. Next up is...
We finished preparing the fish, so now we just have to put these in that pot?
Then...
Okay, the next thing we need to prepare is the cockatoo woolly cloud omelet. The eggs in this dish are supposed to have a fluffy look and texture. How do we do that? I don't cook.
Let's try this.
Need to cook it over low heat.
Oh,
Oh, so we let the residual heat slowly finish the eggs. Gotcha. Time to get started. Gallic and I poured our hearts into the preparation. The technique using low heat allowed the eggs to develop a soft and airy texture. Let's go! I totally guessed. Let's serve it to the customer.
nice job.
The customer wolfed down the whole plate. You're surprisingly good at this, Tyrant. Looks like I did a good job helping out. I feel like my tolerance improved.
All right.
Damn it. Only a little bit. Dude, getting like any rank from like 2, I forget if it's 2 to 3 or 3 to 4 is like, it takes so long. It's crazy.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Persona 5 is like that too, but this game is it's crazy long, that jump.
Well then.
What's up, Hulk?
The truth is,
Yeah, whatever.
All right then.
Let's go.
Alright. Let's go take out Mr. Majula. Or
Hey.
Manjula. Let's go to Shoddy Desert. Can you believe a wasteland this wild has been so close to Grand Trad all this time? Makes for easier bounty hunting. Easier bounty hunting, I suppose. Bounty hunting? What did I just say? We should attempt to reduce the number of monsters here, for the sake of the travelers that pass through this area. All set then? I'm ready when you are.
however,
I cannot overlook the fact that there are bandits here, as well as monsters. Keeping this desert safe gives me quite the headache. In any case, exterminating a few more monsters could prevent tragedy. Fewer travelers will be attacked. I'm prepared and at the ready for your command. Alright, let's save. Yeah, we'll save here.
This place.
Actually, hold on. Give me a sec.
What now?
Yeah, we'll be okay.
This place. Let's go.
Monsters seem to be on the rise, even this close to the capital. Doesn't take long to feel you're really in the wild.
yes,
And present times make the capital a popular travel destination. We cannot stand idly by. The bounty apparently leads a pack of wild dogs, but it's something called a Manjula. Okay. Oh my god. Wait, was that a monster just now? Did it approach because it sensed us?
So apparently,
Looks like it checked up on us and then ran
Well
back.
then.
Let's just focus on the smaller curves. You can't ignore us
Yes.
forever. So you aim to lure it out. As good a plan as any, so let us be about it. Alright. So we gotta take out a few of the little guys to lure it out. Some bounty requests require a number of enemies to be killed before you can fight the main target. Once you've defeated the required number of enemies, the bounty will appear. Make sure you're prepared for the real battle to begin. Alrighty. Come on, come on.
No
Right
choice.
there.
Let's
Push through.
Hey, you found something.
There they are. All right. How's that? Push through.
Nice.
I see the enemy.
Come on. Yeah, nice
Push
work.
through. Time for some code.
Gotcha.
Good one.
There they are.
Oh, come
I
here.
see the enemy.
Tis our opening!
Everyone, go.
What are you weak to? Fire.
Heat this place up.
No holding back. I'll crush you.
Oh, damn, Stroll.
Okay, I don't think there's any more backup plans. Let's keep moving.
All right.
There's no way I'm stopping here.
Oh.
I think we got them all.
Okay, yeah. After I leave here, I gotta. I want to change my archetype.
All right, we did it.
Right there.
That was brilliant.
That should come in handy.
There they are.
Exemplary.
I see the enemy. Push through. All right. How's that?
All right, we got them all right. Yeah. I'm sensing something huge, and it's headed right for us. Oh shit! Seems like messing with its pack has really made it angry.
All right.
It finally appeared. Damn, it's huge. Between the worms and this guy, the people in town are essentially trapped. One certainly expects the beast in a desert, but for something like this to appear. No kidding. This is the type of fellow the city guard can handle. We've got to do something. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Stay present and focused.
Watch yourself. This is no mere worm or wild dog. Yeah, I can see that just fine.
Get ready.
Here it comes. Brace yourselves. Oh shit. Alright.
Take that.
Hit their weak point.
Is everyone all right?
Nice move, Stroll.
Let justice prevail. Freeze.
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
We'll do this together.
Show them our might.
Let's do it.
Nice.
You hit their weakness.
I
Oh,
shall
you're
fight
done.
as the noble I am.
You're
I shall
done.
vanquish evil.
You're done. You're
You'll
done.
be dust.
Didn't even touch me. And now I'm playing on safe difficulty. Shut up. Unscathed triumph. I love that.
I only hope this proves me more worthy.
Nice. We're all masters.
Not bad at all.
Yeah, we'll go bump up
I shall
strength.
rise to the occasion.
I shall strive to use this power
Right.
wisely.
I could get used to this.
Cool.
To greater heights.
Rampager tail.
However,
That this bounty had been left unaddressed, the military must truly be short-handed.
Even so,
True, and while I'm glad we can profit from it, this sort of thing really is their responsibility. I could not agree more. At least the threat to this area has been neutralized. For now, anyway.
Right.
Absolutely. That's enough for now. Tyrant, let's go report let's go report in at the recruitment center.
What do you think?
Leave it to us. Now then, shall we return to the entrance? Yeah, let's head
In that
back.
case.
Yeah.
Alright, off we go then. Yeah, I want to, yeah, I'll save here. I also want to talk to Moore real quick.
Now, where was I?
Switch up our
Hello.
archetypes. Ah, damn it. Alright. Hmm. Hmm.
I see. Fascinating.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna put Stroll on Seeker.
This right here. All right.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Let's see how that works.
Oh,
A new ability.
Cool. Alright. And...
I see.
Oh yeah, hold on. Yeah, let me get perfect punch. Yes, please. And let me just say... Increases critical rate, increases physical... Okay, gotcha. Alright. Yeah, and I think I'm just gonna put her back on healer for now. Just so I can rank her up to 10 and get Moore's quest done. And then I think I'll put myself on Brawler.
Fascinating. This right here. All right.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Get some physical skills.
I see.
Oh,
Good. I'm still getting stronger.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, you know what? Let me do that. Can I do this? Actually, no. I was gonna put heat up with Stroll too, but I'd rather him have a perfect punch. Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
Oh. You'll come again, won't you?
Back to reality. Save again, and then we'll leave.
Hey. Okay then. Got it.
Head back to the city, call it a night. Get some good dinner. Back to the Grand Trad Tavern.
All right.
We've taken down the Manjula that was terrorizing the desert, so that bounty is all ours now. 'Tis a reward in itself to know that one less threat menaces the capital. Of course, we should collect our fair compensation, as we've most certainly earned it. I'm glad we were able to help people too. Tyrant, let's go report in at the recruitment center before we forget. Let's do it. Sorry, I keep picking my nose. It's insanely gross and rude, whatever. Well, we managed to avoid the day of calamity, but that doesn't mean we should waste the time we've got left before the theocracy makes its proclamation.
So,
I agree. Luis is to be our opponent one day, and I would have us ready to face him, confident in our strength.
Guess we're splitting up.
You know, all things considered, I think we did a great job today. Let's get some food in us, and then we can hit the hay. I'd say we earned our rest today. Good job. Alright, I agree.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Well then,
I hear a voice. Oh, Stroll. Alright, let's go to the recruitment center,
all right then. Go.
and then we'll go hang out with Stroll. Surely not. You really managed to slay the bounty? That's certainly its rampager tale. Even the military's soldiers fled from it in fear. You lot are something else. Here's the reward as promised. Take it. It's yours.
We did it.
Nice. There's my charger. Nice. Alright, man's also nice. Got some courage too. Forgot about that. Got a lot of courage. Let's go. And 200 people like us. My support is changing.
Amazing.
Nice. Subjugate a bounty. Cool. There's really 10,000 Reeve here. I'm ready for more contracts if they pay out this well. I'm afraid you can't. I don't have any other contracts I can offer you right now. The recruitment centers in other cities should also handle contracts. Take a look if you have the chance. Yeah, that's it. Alright. Go hang out with Stroll.
Too.
Follower. Yep. Perhaps I should discuss this with them. What's up, Stroll? What's on your mind, buddy?
Yeah.
Ah, it's you. Staying put like this puts it, I'm not reading that again. This regards Lord Hydron, that landowner in Grand Trad. My family's old caretaker mentioned it the other day. Rumors say he's clever, but not in the good way. I'm lost about how to approach him. I'll go with you.
Thanks a bunch.
Thank you. Just having you by my side would be reassuring. He's a devout sanctus, so we should look for him near the Grand Cathedral. I was told Lord Hydron comes here often. Right on cue. Oh my god. What a crazy design. If I'm not mistaken, you're the young Lord Stroll, are you not? It's an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Hydron. But how do you know me? Nary a soul in the kingdom hasn't heard at least rumors of Halia's tragedy. Perhaps you've come to reflect and pray?
No.
No, I came to see you, actually. I understand full well that this request may seem unreasonable, but
Truth is,
I've come to beg the use of some of the vacant domiciles in the capital. As you know, my countrymen who fled Halia reside here, sleeping on the streets. Without roofs over their heads, they barely scrape by, and so I implore you, please consider offering your support to these fine people.
no.
Are you implying I should do this as some manner of charity? Am I to be compensated in any way? Oh my god. Odd that you would petition me on their behalf to begin with. It's not as though they are still your responsibility. Besides, is poverty not an individual's honest to bear? They were attacked and forced to flee their homes. You would still hold them responsible for their lack of means?
Yes.
So fate was cruel to them, and they could not rise above it. Should they not hold themselves to higher standards? I'm afraid I'm under no obligation here. Besides, what of your own circumstances? With your parents and land gone, you have little else to anchor you. Consider restoring the glory of your house before you worry about the rabble. Damn, what a dick. You're right about one thing. I was a fool to ask for your aid. What about your people?
Obviously.
Don't worry, I won't abandon my people. Incidentally, don't I know your compatriot from somewhere? You needn't worry about him. Besides, I must apologize for taking up your precious time today. But before I go, I would have you know that those refugees are my people, and no matter your stance on it, I will do everything in my power to save them.
Worry not.
My good lad, I'm sure I must come across rather harshly, but it's not as though I have no sympathy for you. Abandoned by your parents, shunned by your relations, you are left to the harsh truths of the royal capital too young. It's a pity. Yeah, you won't help him.
Hang on.
Then maybe you should help him?
Stop.
Let's not let our tempers get the best of us. This isn't over yet. Ugh.
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry, Rangeef. I wasn't able to persuade Lord Hydron to offer assistance. It was always to be a tall order, but he tossed it aside, calling it personal responsibility that I couldn't abide.
No.
Please don't apologize. That you went to such efforts is more than we could ask.
Yes.
Besides, you needn't worry about us, young master. Your focus should rest on rebuilding your great house.
Yes.
House Eliatus must rise again from the ruin that human wrought. Restore it to its former glory, or I should hope to greater heights still. I'd heard you've been living off the generosity of the noble families who respected your lord parents. To be brought so low can't have been easy for you. Your people only wish to see your house flourish once again. With your inheritance, you should...
Wait.
Excuse my interruption, but did you just say inheritance? When the village was destroyed, I don't recall any mention of one. So you were unaware of it? I suspected as much, given our conversation the other day. Your father would have kept it separate from the estate. Of this I have no doubt, though I couldn't begin to say how or where.
Taking that into account.
Interesting. Well, if there are any clues left, I'm sure they would all point to Halia. Let's go investigate.
Well then,
Yeah.
Perhaps, though, I doubt anything survived the fire.
Hey, so,
Regardless, I'll make the journey back home on my own, alright? I'll not burden you with a wild goose chase. No, let's do this together, buddy. Come on.
no.
But I sincerely doubt we'll find anything in that rubble.
thank you.
But listen, thank you for today. I would have lost if it wouldn't... if you hadn't been here to help keep me calm. I've avoided this for too long. It's time to face the ruins of my home head on. Might I ask for your help yet again? I'm not sure I could take another step without you at my side. I can sense Stroll's deep-seated trust and burgeoning resolve. The proud noble Stroll, keeper, inheritor of the warrior's virtues. Through thy shared bond, a new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom. Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny. Oh shit.
Of course I'd like you to come, but
The party can now study the Swordmaster. Okay. You can now study the Swordmaster in Academia. Try seeing what new powers await you. I'm gonna go back to Academia. I do hope you'll find the inheritance your parents left you. They'd hoped for... was that you would come into your own with a worthy house. They would be so proud of how wise beyond your years you become, your father especially. You're just like him in that respect. I am not worthy to share mention of my father, but whatever the case, I intend to honor their wishes. Pray await my return. Nah, come on, Stroll. Ooh. Vegeta? I know it. Alright. Let's go see if we can hang out with that dog. Oh, but first...
All right then. Let's go.
Go to Morris Phantom.
Now, where was I?
Okay, Moore's presence. And yes, I did pick my nose off camera. And no, it didn't help.
Oh.
I'm gonna sneeze. I thought I didn't mute myself in time. Let's go.
I've been waiting.
Yeah, I'm gonna put Stroll back on here. And I'm gonna keep myself here, I think. Yeah, it should be good.
Oh, You'll come again.
All right then.
Alrighty.
Let's go.
Let's go see Brigida.
Close your eye. I love it.
Profile.
Ridiculous. Well, I'll not
just
loiter
you.
in a storm.
Let's go to work.
Now then.
Here's the leash. Today's job is to walk it. It's been itching to get out lately. Keeps making a fuss. Walk it around the capital so it quiets down and gets the energy out of its system. You can't be seen coming in and out of here, so you've got, wait, what? If you've no questions, then get to it. Aww. I took the dog out without anyone seeing and walked her around the capital. She's so cute. Aww. It seems to have taken a liking to you.
But
I could hear it from downstairs. Don't get it too excited. This is on you too, dog. A simple walk shouldn't be enough for you to let your guard down. Aww. Let's prove she's smart.
Listen,
It trusted you unconditionally, sight unseen, and you think that makes it smart? Sure, whatever you say. Damn. Woof.
hopeless.
I've never liked this thing, ever since the first time I laid eyes on it. It was on the side of the road, buried from the neck down, head bleeding too, probably hit by a rock at some
It's
point.
over.
It could have just given up and died, but it looked into my eyes and whimpered. I hated the sight of it. This poor little dog.
In those days,
I was once a stray myself. My earliest memory is of fighting a dog over a scrap of meat covered in dirt and getting bitten for my trouble. Wherever I went, I found only hunger and violence, so I robbed and stole anything and everything. I fought and I survived.
it's a living hell.
It was hell. I see.
really.
What am I doing? Talking to a child about this?
Just a fantasy.
Just like that dog, I let my guard down like a fool. Never mind. Forget I said anything. I want to hear more.
No.
Why?
And what will you do once you know? Are you really prepared with that information? No matter. While we're on the subject, one word of advice.
Listen.
This world is a bottomless hell, a bog of endless muck. And if you trust another person to keep you afloat in it, you'll feel the sludge close over your head soon enough.
Don't ever forget that.
To survive, you need the strength to make your way through the muck. Nobody can do it for you, and indeed, nobody else should. You need your own strength. And I'd say that's well within your powers.
Therefore,
I'm just watching the dog, like, play with itself. In addition, I'd like to provide one other reward. I'm sure you're aware that there's a man in town tasked with exchanging mag obtained from hunting monsters and the like. I'll put in a word with them, so they're more flexible with you, not just here in Grand Trad, but across the kingdom. I can sense Brigida's attempts at kindness and trust. Yeah, Brigida's chill.
no pain can stop me now.
I mean, she seems not chill, but she's chill, trust me. My source, trust me, bro. Alright. I don't really like the merchant skill, I'm not really gonna lie. I mean, it's good for, like, buying stuff, but, like, in terms of fighting, it's kind of ass.
Even then,
I shouldn't be the only one talking. You owe me some secrets of yours, after all. Grius tried to kill Luis, did he not? Then I imagine you're aiming for the same
you
thing.
there.
What are your true motives? What are you really aiming to do? to improve the country.
That's...
Your true motives, I said. Oh, your true motives, I said. Though, well, I suppose it's not impossible you really do mean that. I can't tell what you're thinking at all, but I'll expose your true nature eventually.
I'm off.
That's all for today. Come by again when you can. I'm sure the dog will be delighted to see you. Alright.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Well then.
Mm-hmm.
Alright then.
Alright. Who can we hang out with today?
Where to?
Okay, no one. You know what? That's fine. Let's go shopping. Or well, let's see if we can go shopping, I should say. Because we might not need to. Whoa.
Hey, listen. Hey,
Hello there.
Well, yeah, I'll take you.
Yeah.
Nice. Bought an item on discount.
Now
Oh
then.
yeah, I'll sell all that junk. Alright, cool. Got some armor.
okay? This is on sale, Ruff.
Oh wow. Damn. Hold up. Get two.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Nice. Alright. Oh yeah. Let me praise some stuff. Cool. 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 Ooh.
Yeah.
Give me that. I'll put that on her. I'll put that on Stroll. And I'll put that on Hulk.
Indeed.
Cool. Alright, good stuff.
That's what we quite an excuse me.
Let's improve our eloquence. Excuse me, you're the Elder tribe, yes? Have you had any negative experiences while here in town? Why do you ask? Because many people in this town use tribal differences as an excuse to do the most outrageous things. I'm part of a group working hard to help people whose tribal origins make them a target for harassment. We exist in cities other than Grand Trad as well. Right now we're collecting funds for our cause. But this cause doesn't seem to interest most people, so we haven't had able to raise much money. It truly pains me to ask this of an elder like yourself, but if you could find it in your heart to support our cause, just 250 reeve or so, that alone could save one person from dire circumstances. Alright. Yeah, we'll pay 250. Thank you. I swear I'll use your donation as best I can.
Appreciate it.
I don't believe it. You've really donated. Are you really interested? Are you interested in our activities? If you don't mind, could I discuss this more with you? There aren't many who support this cause. I know I'm doing the right thing, but the reality is so discouraging.
It'll be tough.
It looks like she's serious about helping out where she can, but she seems kinda down. Maybe we could cheer her up. Successfully encouraging the activists may help our eloquence. Cool. Yeah, let's definitely do that.
Happy to hear that.
Oh, how wonderful. Then please, come this way. The Parapus, the Ujif, the Mustari, and of course the Elder too. These tribes are abhorred by the other tribes. Without a great deal of wisdom or skills, it's impossible for them to get a normal job. Work is especially limited for them here in the royal capital. Ugh. You've seen the executioner in this back alley, right? Dirty work like this is all that's available to these tribes. Having a job is better than nothing, though. Those less fortunate must choose between starvation and banditry. Actually, no. There is no other option. Become igniter, experimentation subjects, but there's no guarantee they'll survive those. What kind of experiments?
What's happening?
I don't know the specifics myself. Not many do, but you should still be careful all the same. Even though igniters are now considered common and useful tools, blood is being spilled for their development. I know it. I don't have many people on my side, and I haven't been able to help many people yet. But knowing there are people like you out there, that gives me confidence to go on.
Take care.
People like you who see injustice and actually try to do something about it. This world would be a better place with more people like that. Looks like my support was a source of encouragement for her. I feel my eloquence has improved.
All right.
Only a tiny bit, though? That's so ass. It's not much, but here. Thank you for your support. I really appreciate you hearing me out.
Well then.
Alright, we had a hearty exchange of who cares?
All right then. Where to?
Okay.
Go.
Yeah, let's go improve our imagination. Sounds like a plan. Imagination.
Wind up here.
Ah, the fairy and the Elder. I'm glad we meet again. Oh yeah, this guy. I believe we were in the middle of a story. Would you care to hear the next part?
What do you want to do?
Yeah, let's do
My
it.
thanks.
Lovely. Let's head to the tavern and I'll pick up the tale. Let's see. I believe we left off with my ancestor being unable to find the mysterious fairy and to thank her for saving their life. We've hit a bit of a time skip here as this next part concerns my grandfather. Bear with me. My grandfather was also a mischievous sort, and one day he too ventured into the forbidden cave and became hopelessly lost.
That's awful.
Wow, mischief really does run in the family. Haha, so it does. Anyway, lost in the dark, what should my grandfather find? A fairy, of course. She was beautiful, just as the fairy his grandfather had described. Oh, he knew right away it was the same fairy. Again? I'm not going to help you this time, said the fairy, rolling her eyes. My grandfather only blurred out a confused, "What?" It was the first time he'd been to the cave, after all. Then the fairy said, "Don't blame me if you get eaten by the beast." That's when my grandfather realized the fairy was mistaking him for his grandfather. "The boy you're thinking of is long gone. I'm his grandson," he said. The fairy considered this for a moment. "You people die so young." The fairy led my grandfather out of the cave, like she did his grandfather before. The whole time, he kept his grandfather's regrets in mind. So before she could vanish, he turned to her and said, "Thank you for helping my grandfather. If you're wondering if history will repeat, I doubt it. My family had to leave that village when my grandfather grew up. So I'm sure you can appreciate how amusing I found it to find a fairy here in Grand Trot. My family's fate seems tied to the fairies." "Well, I'm glad your family got closure with the fairy. And meeting you like this, who knows? Maybe it really is fate." Alright, cool.
All right.
We improved our imagination. Hell yeah. Fucking barely,
Fine.
man. That sucks. Whatever. It's time I got back to the others.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
The announcement is soon.
Oh boy, I'm stuffy. Bear with me, folks. So Fortin's grand announcement is coming tomorrow, is it? Oh yeah. Haha. Yeah, you're right, newbie cutie. What's this proclamation of his going to be anyway? Wonder if he's going to thank us for what he did, for what we did in the Grand Cathedral. I wouldn't hold your breath on that one. Ostensibly, the state army is getting all the credit for taking down that human, after all. We shall know soon enough, so there's little point contemplating it further. Until then, let us simply do what we can as we wait for the events to unfold.
Say there.
Alright.
All right then.
Alright, I guess we'll do the same exact thing. Try and improve our eloquence again.
What a cursed devil be is this? Wow.
Boy, there.
Hey, listen. This will be quite enough. Excuse me.
Oh, Mr. Elder Gentleman, we meet again. I still haven't managed to collect many donations for the cause. I'm really sorry to ask, but if you don't mind, might you be able to afford to pitch in a little? Sure. Why not? Thank you. I swear I'll use your donation as best I
I
can.
need a moment of your time.
If you can donate, if you can sometime, could we chat again? Sorry, I've just started losing my confidence about all this
It's
again.
gonna be tough.
It looks like she's serious about helping out where she can, but she seems kind of down. Maybe we could cheer her up. Alright.
Happy to hear that.
Oh, how wonderful. Then please, come this way. Sorry, I'm just making sure, like my head is like within the camera, because I know my camera square is a little small. That's because I have the webcam on my computer instead of my TV. I talked with the activist woman. I may have mentioned it before, but there are others outside of Uchronia fundraising like this.
Take care.
I'm not sure if you'll have the opportunity to meet them, but if fate would have it, could you hear them out?
All right.
Oh, that's it. It's not much, but here, thank you for support. I really appreciate you hearing me out. Oh, okay.
All right then.
Can I hang out with Brigida? No? Yes, let's go. I doubt I'll ever see him again. Don't say that.
Well, I'll not loiter in a storm.
Ah, just you.
Ah, so it's you. You seem
Sorry.
unscathed. Sorry. If you're... Wait. Yeah, unscathed. Sorry, if you're looking for work, there's nothing here for you. So, just go home. Did something happen? Come inside. Unfortunately, I no longer have any work for you. The dog is no longer here. She ran away. That would have been preferable to the truth. But no, she was taken. Oh my god! I'm sorry. I know you kept your silence as promised. Unfortunately, that didn't stop a thief from sneaking in, disguised as a vendor, and taking her away. They left behind a letter that read, "Those who spread magic igniters shall face the wrath of God." It's not hard to imagine what happened to her. I'll find the culprit before long, and I'll make certain they get what they deserve. However, this isn't the work of a single person, but that of a larger organization.
Those people.
Anti-igniter extremists, a bunch of filthy, rotten cowards. The pup was innocent in all this. I shouldn't have kept her. The moment I start caring about anything, I lose it. I knew that. I tried to keep my feelings out of it, but why did this have to happen? Vegeta seems to be fighting through the pain. For how long must I live in this hideous world? If only I had disappear instead. Tears or not, I can sense the pain, sadness, and frustration Vegeta is feeling. Words would be of little comfort here. Perhaps if I stirred her imagination, she would be relieved of such despair.
What?
A book? I told Brigida about the fantasy world depicted in my book, trying to give her even the faintest glimmer of hope. Well, people will help one another, respect one another, and live in equality. How quaint.
But
The author was a sheltered man, I take it. He knows nothing of the real
this
world.
world.
The only equality is that we will all inevitably die. The path to that point is different for everyone, meaning everyone has to fight through their own hell. I don't think so. It's not true. You're an Elda. You live in a world that hates you. How can you still make yourself believe in light, even through all that? I can't see the light myself, but I know you can, and I really do want to believe in you and your wisdom. I can sense Brigida's profound sadness and her grasping to trust. Yeah,
Can
Brigida,
ask him to
chill.
stay.
We'll get the dog back. Relax. Alright. Got nice. Well, actually not nice. I don't really care about merchant skills.
In any case,
Here's your pay. I've included what I set aside for your future shifts too. I'll keep visiting. I'll still keep visiting,
Why?
Vegeta. Why? She's gone. I have no work to give you. What's left for you here? You don't need to come here anymore. Aw. I left the room without another word.
It would seem that disaster was averted.
Hell yeah.
Right then. Today's Forden's big announcement.
Wonder what he's planning. I guess the church has to have some reaction to all that stuff the king said.
Whatever it is, Luis won't be able to just ignore it. This might be a day that goes down in history.
Alright, see what happens.
Ladies and gents, lend me your ears. Sanctifex Forden has spoken. The giant face in the sky, the massive rocks appearing throughout the land, and the mysterious voice claiming to be the past king. The Sanctus Church has officially recognized these happenings as the will of His Royal Majesty.
So it really is His Majesty?
And so, as His Majesty has decreed, whoever has gained the greatest trust of the people by the day of decision shall be our new king. This is a historic moment, good citizens. It's revolutionary. It's unprecedented. No matter who you are, you can take the throne.
Anyone?
Even me?
If, and this is a big if, you are the person that all our people trust most in their hearts.
Maybe you could be king yourself, eh? You're popular enough.
Me? In charge? Well, that's the last thing this country needs. Right, let's review what we know, shall we? First, the new faces that have appeared on the rock. It shows us who's foremost in the running. We've worked out that much. The top 3 of the lot are also shown in the sky. Suppose that way you can see their inspiring faces anytime, anywhere.
Hold on. How's us common folk supposed to stand a chance against all these upper crusters?
Say you do become popular. With your face clear for all to see, surely that'd make you a prime target for assassination.
Not quite, friend. Not quite. A valid concern, but one His Majesty prepared for. Popular aspirants, at least those who make it onto the rock, are protected by royal magic. Assassinations off the table. Magic chains will spring to life and bind anyone who tries. I saw it happen with my own eyes to Count Luis's sorry assailant.
So, literally anyone could be king? Even a pauper? Or a slave? Or a criminal?
But hold on, you mean to say we might not be ruled by Clamar? What does that mean for us?
Right, I've said my piece. You know all I know. Now go forth, ladies and gents, and spread the word. Whether you're from our fair capital or the middle of nowhere, the crown's within your grasp. Anyone in the land could be our next king.
All right. Let's be king.
I heard the announcement. The church has chosen to recognize this face's words as crown sent and shall abide by them.
They conceded that one quickly. Though I suppose it's a hard thing to deny, what with the royal palace hanging up there in the clouds.
Had they rushed a coronation for His Eminence Forden, it would have dashed any hope of reinstating His Highness. A small comfort.
I can tell from your face there's some bad news too.
Do you recall those chains that froze Alces in place? It seems that too was part of His Majesty's magic. Plainly, any candidates of sufficient favor cannot be deposed by force.
Yeah, that's not good.
That's not good.
No, 'tis not indeed. This marks Luis as nigh untouchable. I will still seek to find him. Yet,
For
even
now,
should we
that's
stand
not
before
good.
the man himself, we could not kill him.
No! If we can't kill him, then how do we break the curse?
What the hell was the king thinking? Grius was trying to save his son. He died for it.
Even so, without this magic, no aspirant would be safe from assassination, leaving Luis to dominate through sheer martial strength. we appear to be at an impasse.
Everyone, have you seen Maria?
Oh, Jesus.
Did something happen?
I checked her room and she isn't there. She wouldn't just leave without telling anyone. I couldn't deal with losing both of them.
I'll go look for her.
I'll go look for her.
You will? Thank you. When I think of what might happen to her...
If she left her room on her own, she must have had some reason.
Let's go search for her. If we head into town, we might find some clues.
God damn it, Maria.
Where?
You're kidding.
All right, then.
I know where she is.
Let's head there right away.
Can I sequence break the game, or do I actually have to ask people?
So foolish.
What should I do?
Oh, nice.
Hello there.
Do you... Oh, whoops. Know that little half-blood girl? You can't let a girl like that walk in the streets alone. You're just asking for trouble. She just went inside. Wait, you let her pass? Why? The way her eyes look, I'd not be the one to stop her now. She's been coming to pray for a while, no matter how many glares she gets.
Huh? Why?
Everyone was worried about you.
Sorry.
Aw. I didn't mean to be
Papa
mean.
hasn't come home. And I always come here whenever I'm feeling lonely. One time he came here to get me. I remember because he called my name. But I pray. And he still doesn't come back. Maybe because the cathedral is broken?
Maria.
Miss Fabienne says Papa can't come home anymore. But I know... Papa's gone away. He's gone somewhere I'll never see him again. Hasn't he? It's going to be so lonely. The loneliest it's ever been. But I have to be strong, don't I? But if it gets any lonelier, I don't know if I can do it.
I'm sorry. I promised we'd all come back together.
Why does everyone always leave? Mum was sick. The king and prince are gone. And now Papa? Why does everyone always leave? Is it my fault? I really did my best to be a good girl.
Aw,
but...
Jesus, no. Aw, that's not why.
That's not why.
He's right, Maria. It's not your fault at all.
Listen to me, all right? Your father, he was fighting a very bad man. We were with him, but we couldn't protect him. I'm sorry.
I remember Papa saying something like that. He said, a really bad man might be our king. Is that part of it?
It'll work out.
It'll work out somehow. I'm sure of it.
I hope the next king is as nice as you. Then maybe things won't always be so sad.
Aw. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. The prince told me that once.
I think I understand the king's intentions now. Maybe this is the sort of tragedy he was trying to end. Maybe he wanted a world where the crown goes to one who acts like a king ought to. Not whoever's willing to spill the most blood to do it.
You may be right, but much as we wish it, this is not a fight that might be ended through words alone.
Even so, we have to try.
Oof, that was pretty heavy.
Maria, you're safe. Oh, you had me worried sick.
I'm sorry for leaving on my own.
No, it's all right.
Miss Fabienne, I'm hungry.
Oh.
Maria. Yes, that's right. Let's all sit down for some supper together. Thank you for finding her.
Yeah, of course.
It looks like she's worked things out.
She's a strong girl.
But we've more troubles ahead. How now do we resolve this curse upon His Highness?
If Luis is the curse's caster, we've got to kill him to dispel it. So how do we do that if he's shielded by the king himself?
I wish I could report back, but the prince is still asleep, and we're losing time. I don't think going back to the village is an option.
We cannot lose faith yet. There must be some further course we can pursue.
Well, there's the church's announcement. I expect they're trying to stop a wave of rival candidates from flooding the standings. I doubt the church would accept this popularity contest if they didn't already have a plan to game it.
True enough. I can only wonder at their aims. For today, we should content ourselves with rest and recovery.
Alrighty.
Sorry, did I wake you? Laying here, I always end up caught in my own thoughts. Grius and Maria. The prince. Just thinking in circles again. Not good, is it?
I'm not awake enough for this. That's funny. Let's think about it together.
Let's think about it together.
Keeping me company, are you? You really are a strange one. My kind of strange, if I'm honest. That book, is that the novel you're always carrying around? Feels like months ago now that I spotted you buried in it on the carriage ride to the fort.
Want to read it?
Want to read it?
If you don't mind, since we finally some room to breathe. Oh, interesting. It's written through the lens of a fictional land. This bit's about the Utopia's security. In this world, there is no blood-stained contest for sovereignty. The people choose their sovereign from among themselves. One cannot put a sovereign to the sword to seize power. Such an act would be met with scorn and judged as murder. Taking power or wealth by force is seen as the most shameful of transgressions. Couldn't be further from reality, could it? We've a kingslayer on the brink of seizing the throne right now. And this idea of competing for public support. Here it sounds so commonplace, but the idea's thrown us all into chaos. Interesting. Perhaps I'm overthinking, but it sounds almost like the aim of the king's magic. You suppose there's some common inspiration? Still, I don't imagine this would turn out well in the real world. In public opinion, tribal perspective always divides us. Besides, does a decision made by the people guarantee it's right? Tribal squabbles aren't always political. Take us Clamars, for example. It can be hard for us to see outside the bubble of our own worldview. We're the majority, and the tribe of the royal bloodline besides. That privilege can make us insensitive. A problem with no easy solution, I fear. Lofty words. I can hardly come to terms with my own ideals. Still, the discussions helped clear my head a little. Thank you. I've been so fixated on killing Luis, but maybe we could look into whether that's really the only way to lift the curse. Sleep should come easier now. I think I'll give it another chance. Wait, how long have you been asleep?
Time marches on, and the age
Sorry,
of a
Stroll,
new
you're
king
talking
draws
forever, bro.
nearer.
Ladies and gents, have you heard the news? The curtain's about to rise on the show of a lifetime. To choose our new ruler, we're going to give all of you a chance to take center stage in a show of power for the whole kingdom. And we call it the Tournament for the Throne! our aspirants will set out on a grand tour of the 3 allied nations' capitals, taking part in a variety of exciting trials. First, we have the Exhibition of the Brave. Slay a monster plaguing our fair people and bring its head to Oceania's capital in time. Biggest find takes the win. Official word is, this event's open to all. So what do you think, ladies and gents? Are you in it to watch, or in it to win?
Still.
Stroll? Why call us so early in the morning? What is that journal?
I had Fabienne bring it up. Something occurred to me, so I asked her to go through Grius' personal effects.
Hey, looks like he was investigating the curse too.
There's a note here. Given the spell's complexity, it must have required a scribed formula.
You mean to suggest Luis possesses a written composition of the curse somewhere? And if we can find that...
Yes! I'd wager, even if we can't kill Luis, we might still have a shot at breaking the curse.
But that attack took place years ago, didn't it? This curse's formula could be lost for good.
We have little choice but to hope it's not. I'm not saying it will be easy. And the real trick will be finding it. We wouldn't leave it unprotected.
That reminds me. A crier for the church was handing these out.
A flyer for the Tournament for the Throne. This popularity contest is state-sponsored now. An interesting gamble for those politicians. I like the bit about all this being in the interest of fairness, those weasels. But saying it's being organized by the state. The throne's empty. This smells like the theocracy at work. Probably Forden himself.
You think Forden's looking to fix the competition in his favor? He's been in first place this whole time.
In the interest of fairness, remember? If he wins a fair race, he gets legitimized, and Luis gets put on the back foot.
That bodes ill. Those with existing support could easily solidify their claim. Even should His Highness wait, he may lose the throne.
If we don't hurry and find a way to get close to Luis, we're sunk. Ah! What are we supposed to do?
Oh shit, my bad. I mean, enter the tournament.
Let's enter this tournament for the throne.
Huh? Hey, were you even listening to us? Besides, the prince isn't exactly in a position to take part in...
Wait. It sounds crazy, but I think he might be onto something there. This could be just the excuse we need to get close to Luis. He doesn't care about your tribe so long as you prove capable, yes? That's what Zorba was saying. Which means, even though the world looks down on you as an elder, having the power to kill humans puts you in his good graces.
Right.
You're going to make him a candidate for the throne?
If all we need to do is get Luis's attention, then that's sure to get the job done. If we're lucky, he might even try to recruit us.
I see. An undercover operation, is it? Quite a gambit. But it may well be our best chance at finding this formula.
Just hold on a second. Getting Luis's attention is all well and good. But remember who's actually risking their life here.
Infiltrating Luis's ranks will be dangerous. If I'm found out, I'll be as good as dead. True.
What do you think? Having heard all this, do you want to enter the running?
I mean, I'm the one who suggested it, so... I do.
Of course I do.
No hesitation at all.
Right.
I'm reminded of the words the prince spoke to me in our youth.
In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. No matter who someone is, they deserve a fair country. If it's to help achieve that, I will stand for the prince as a candidate for the throne.
Sheesh. So much for being a guide. Now you're the one leading me around.
Your resolve has marked you a fine fit for the role. I have trusted you with my life before, and would gladly do so again.
Alright, cool. Got Grace's journal.
Good
heavens. Haven't you put yourself in enough danger? Listen to me. I don't want you going down the same path he did. Are you really this set on running off again?
I have to carry on his legacy.
I have to carry on his legacy.
I see. Well, I'm sure he'd be glad to hear it. I'll be cheering for you in this mess of a competition. Truth be told, I wish I could do more than feed and shelter you.
What's the competition?
It's a big, grand race to see who will be the next king. The whole country will be watching.
So you're going to try and become king? Wow! I'll
Aw.
cheer for you as loud as I can.
Thanks.
You have your first advocate, it seems.
Suppose you'll have to actually try for the throne now, eh? Your Majesty.
Oh, God. That's the plan.
That was the plan from the start.
That's the spirit.
Well, if we want Luis to notice you, we'll have to make quite a stir among the people. Maybe reaching for the throne will do it.
Does that mean you're not coming back?
No, we'll be back. Although we might be a while.
I don't like when it gets lonely.
Maria.
But I'll be cheering for you. I hope you win the race. You be a good king.
Alright, we'll meet again.
We'll see each other again.
You better not forget.
Aw.
Now, we'd best get registration out of the way, but we'll need some legs for the journey. It's mostly lawless wastes between cities.
Judging by this specified deadline, we're unlikely to reach the Principality of Oceana's capital in time on foot.
I bet all these fancy nobles have their own gauntlet runners to ride in.
A carriage might set our chances, if we could find one. Perhaps we split up for now. I'll leave you two at the registration. We should be taking entrance at the recruitment center.
This should be the place, right?
Oh yeah, I remember this.
Excuse us, we're looking to join the tournament for the throne.
Aye? Yeah. And who's the kid? He with you?
I'm the one entering.
I'm the one entering.
You? Really?
I've not heard of any age restrictions. They're a problem?
Well, I'd not have thought it, but you're an elder, ain't ya? And you want to be king. Well, the novelty of it might win you some looks.
Could you just do your job, please? Can he register or not?
Ah, an elder.
Oh shit, it's
Now
you.
that I think of it, weren't you in that pack of recruits that went off to the northern fort? Thought I heard they were all wiped out. What? We got a deserter turning up.
No, they said he'd just dragged the company down, so they left him at the capital. He, got on the captain's bad side.
Could swear I've seen you before, too. Well, hardly matters without captain to verify it with. Go on, then. You can represent the lesser tribes so nobody complains.
True.
That was a close one.
And, obviously, you're gonna need a carriage. Otherwise, the whole thing's off for you. You're obligated to attend the opening ceremony tomorrow. It'll be at the plaza at the Grand Cathedral. Don't be late.
We'll have to hope Hulkenberg can find us a carriage.
As for us, I expect we should see about finding a monster to slay. If it's not impressive enough, Luis won't look twice at you.
Some postings over there. They should be offering bounties on monsters the guard can't handle. Let's take a look.
Looks like everyone else had the same idea.
One of these bounties is bound to make me stand out.
But which? Bigger is probably better.
Hang on! There's nothing but small-time contracts here.
Are you lot here for this tournament, then? It's slow, I'm afraid. Most of my worthiest monster bills have already been snapped up by other competitors.
How about requests on anything aside from monsters? Bounties include criminals too, right?
I suppose I've got one of those, yeah.
Let's see. Ugh, he's horrible. Heisme. A villainous kidnapper. Looks like the army's been trying to catch him for a while now.
Hell
This
yeah.
might just be perfect.
My favorite character. Not you,
Have any
Heisman.
idea who that is? That man's an elite. An ex-royal knight, they say. He'd make short work of a scrawny little urchin. You can be sure of that.
Screw
Besides,
you,
Didn't you
fuck
hear
boy.
what it is they're actually looking for?
Oh, of course. It's about whoever can bring in the biggest monster head, right?
If you imbeciles can't even get that straight, you've no chance at winning. They want kingly types, not children play acting.
Stuck up little... Is that the kind of competition we can expect?
He was right about the rules, though. What are you thinking?
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
We're supposed to get a monster's head. So why are you going for a criminal? Any idea what he's up to?
We don't need to win.
Maybe it's because we don't actually have to win.
Sharp as always, Captain. Don't worry, I'll explain everything later.
As long as you can convince Hulkenberg, I guess.
Ho there! Are you
Nice.
really taking the bounty on Heisme? You three must be heaven sent. Please, would you listen to our plight? Your pardon, gentlemen. I'm Barton, a guard captain for Matira, a town to the south. The bounty on Heisme is up at my behest.
A guard captain? This fellow's made some powerful enemies.
We can't afford lenience. On top of his past crimes, Heisme has stooped to abducting our wee ones. Our children. Selling them off, some say. If our city becomes known for nightly disappearances, what sane resident would stay? Community and trade will dwindle and die.
But he's just a lone kidnapper, right? Even if he's some infamous criminal, why can't the guard handle it?
That's the trouble. He makes his hideout somewhere too dangerous for our soldiers to tread. Deep in the territory of vicious giant worms. We've no idea how he manages to operate out there without getting devoured himself.
I see. Tricky problem indeed.
I'd no choice but to swallow my pride and post a bounty. Yet no matter how many times I renew the bill, none have taken it. A pitiful sight, isn't it? A soldier who can't protect his home, whether by strength or by surrender. Laugh if you must.
We'll never laugh. We want to help. Yeah, we want to help.
to help you.
You only cast away your honor in the name of protection. Nothing pitiful in that. Swallow your pride no more, man. We'll take your contract.
Thanks to you. That you'd accept such a perilous request, even with this tournament looming over everything. Closure. Thank you all. And thank God for bringing you to me. In that case, we shall meet in Matira, the old castle town. Please, make haste.
Hell yeah.
Well, no backing out of this now. You sure this is what we want?
Way I see it, if we want to make a big impact this late, it's going to take some creativity. Besides, this is apparently a knight-turned-kidnapper. The man can't be allowed to go on. What would His Royal Highness do in our place?
I guess that's fair.
I'll convince Hulkenberg. Somehow. You go on and accept the contract.
Alright, let me just save right here. And I'm just gonna take a short bathroom break real quick. So, yeah, don't go anywhere, because I'll be right back.
Now.
Alrighty, we are back. Hello, hello. Wow. My bad. I want to get some, want to go to the bathroom, get some water. I also got some, Ricola cough drops. This is not a sponsored stream, by the way. But, yeah. My bad. Oh, let me switch back to the game. Yeah, I'm probably gonna play till like 10:30 and then call it a night. Just want to get some rest and, you know, try and shake this cold. Get to bed early. I also have work tomorrow for my other job, so, yeah. Oh, damn it, sorry. Hold on. Oh, what's a whippersnapper like you doing here? Don't tell me. Are you actually thinking of participating in the Tournament of the Throne? Oh, the audacity of you. That's rich. A mere fledgling. No history or experience to speak of. As king, the idea makes me sick to my stomach.
No, thank you.
The ideal leader of this country is a dignified man of great age. One with years of experience, and yet upstart school children like you and Louise dare to. It hardly matters. You won't be able to fight much longer, so struggle as you like. I'd be happy to give you the eulogy at your funeral. I suppose he's a candidate too.
Hey.
Okay, can I freaking get this Heisme contract, please? Alright, let's go to Matera.
Let's call it.
Let's just go back to the inn.
No registration issues, I trust?
No, indeed. And we found ourselves a perfect target.
Fine work.
Stroll.
See? She's convinced. Nothing to worry about. Don't worry about it. I'll prepare a map of the surrounding areas as well. But never mind that. Have you found us a kingly carriage?
Well, I have made some arrangements. How best to put it? The vessel itself is without peer. Supposedly, it will come to us on the day of the opening ceremony.
You don't sound too sure about that.
No, I'm certain. All I mean to say is, well, you shall soon see for yourself.
Okay.
Well, under the circumstances, I'll take what we can get. And setting that up in a day. Not so bad having a knight on our side.
You needn't speak so. In truth, I've just resigned from the Knight's Order. Though 'tis only my bond of service I relinquish, not my title. We will shortly be seeking Luis's esteem. Should it come to light that I am a knight in active service, it may jeopardize our efforts.
Still, you didn't hesitate to leave. I can tell you're serious about this.
'Twas not an abrupt parting. I've come to doubt the Order since returning to find them serving the Santifex and not the Royals. Those who refused the Church's rule were cast out for their defiance. I only hope those fallen knights found useful employ elsewhere.
Sounds like you've been through a lot too.
Well, in any case, we can focus on our bounty contract now. Let's make sure we get some proper rest tonight.
Alrighty. The opening ceremony for the tournament is tomorrow. The tournament. Time for Betty Buys. Oof, those cough drops really open up your sinuses. Oh, it feels good. I can breathe now.
Good night.
Thanks, Gallica.
Can I come in?
Sure. What's wrong?
What's wrong?
Well, you're all leaving tomorrow, right? I'll be cheering for you. So I just... Oh no. I promised Miss Fabian I wouldn't cry.
Oh my god. You don't have to worry.
It's all right. You don't have to worry.
Papa was trying to stop a bad man, you said. And that's what you're all doing too, isn't it? Please come back home safe. I'll be waiting here as long as it takes.
It's a promise.
It's a promise.
All right. Promise? The next time I see you again. Can you tell me more about the outside world?
Sure.
This one's important.
Maria is waiting for us to return home and regale her with tales of the strange and distant places we visit.
I never got a chance to say this to Papa. So, thank you. I'll go to bed now.
Captain, may I have a moment?
Good night.
I was hoping for a chance to speak before we set out. Since our meeting, I've done nothing but impose on you. Now, you risk your very life for this cause. 'Tis no easy burden. It pains me to see. When I think of how this may yet save His Highness, I lose sight of all else. Such disregard ill becomes me.
That's putting it mildly. Jesus, that's mean. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
'Tis kind of you to say. But that book, we met once before, on a carriage bound for the capital. Do you recall?
Oh, yeah.
Now that you mention it, I do.
My apologies. I thought only to minimize casualties, one way or another. So, 'tis a novel envisioning an ideal world. Curious to see a utopian novel these days. I'd thought them long since banned. You needn't worry. I've no intention of taking it from you. I've sometimes wondered why such books were forbidden. Rumors say the Sanctists objected to their contents. Yet I wonder, how could a simple book have possibly stung them so? Do you mind if I read a passage or two?
Sure, go for it.
So, it is a fiction written as if a personal account. This chapter seems to concern the system by which the nation's leader is decided. In this country, one cannot become even a statesman, much less sovereign, without the consent of the people. Those who aspire to statecraft must first solemnly swear before the people what they will do in service of their country. Should they earn title but break their word, they are denounced and stripped of power. Such is the authority of the people. In this way, it is the people who are the land's true king. Quite the opposite of our own country. Now I see why our upper echelons would abolish such texts. Had our lands embraced such accountability, perhaps His Royal Highness would not have suffered such a fate. No. As a knight, 'tis not my place to say. I must clear my head of these fantasies. In the end, clinging to a dream will do me no good. Oh, I suppose 'tis not so bad to dream now and then. It takes power to walk the path of our dearest hopes. Perhaps that is the purpose of this newfound strength.
Yeah.
My dearest dream. 'Tis to save His Highness, even at the cost of my life. Nothing more.
Damn. It's deep, Hulk.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh, shit.
Judah!
Lady Judah!
Far away sky, blue and clear. Echo my wish, so that all may hear. One and all born to this land, as here we stand. Let us greet the rising dawn, hand in hand. Far away sky. Faraway sky so clear. Let my wish echo. Far beyond the
People are crying. was pretty good. Lady Juna.
Even I'm feeling the heat. Well, I suppose it's time to fan the flames. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all to the inauguration of the Tournament for the Throne! For the first time, the crown is anyone's to claim, as long as the aspirants can complete 3 grueling challenges.
Wow, a Sanctus Crier! He's perfect for this!
Let's discuss the venues. We kick off in the west, in the Pearl of the Coast, the Principality of Oceania's harbour city capital, Port Brilehaven. There, they face their first challenge, the Exhibition of the Brave. Each contender must bring back the head of a monster, a mark of their prowess and courage. Next, our would-be monarchs head east. Upon the misty peaks, we arrive in the Principality of Montario's beautiful city of faith, Altaberry Heights. And finally, our heroes make their well-deserved return home to Grand Trad. But first, let's do introductions. It's time to meet those risking their lives for the crown. Closest to the throne, I know him, you know him. It's Sanctism's one and only 78th Sanctifex, His Eminence, Forden!
Victory to Sanctifex Forden!
Whatever. Lame.
I claim no great ambition, nor any heated calls to action. All I wish is to restore order for our people and to safeguard our land from the threats beyond. This chaos we face is but one of God's many trials. Let us restore our kingdom's glory together!
Moving right along, we come next to His Eminence's champion, the very spear in his hand, the warrior monk captain of the Crown Theocracy, Master Giddo!
I come before you only in loyal service of His Eminence.
I hate this
I
loser.
relinquish the throne to him gladly. But those who would seize the crown by force, I will teach you to fear God and to fear me!
So much for this being a fair competition. How many horses do the Sanctists have in this race? Still, it's not over by far. The Luis supporters won't take this lying down.
What cowardice, Crier! Where's Count Louise?
All right, settle down. At this time, I can report that Count Luis has not applied to enter the tournament.
What? He's not even entering?
Then what becomes of us? Our entire purpose in this race was to get closer to him.
Don't worry. He's definitely paying attention. He's only in second as it is, so we can't afford to ignore this whole production. Sit tight. I'm sure he'll make a move soon.
All right. For those Count Luis supporters, you might want to meet our next entrant. A rising socialite, a man of ambition, godless and fearless, the brash young warrior serving Count Luis, Gladel, the Black Hound.
No, what a douche.
Him? So he was one of Luis's men.
The fallen king embraced Sanctism and all its holy tenets, and for what? He was nothing before Lord Luis. Look to the sky all you wish. No god can save you! What our country needs is power!
Well, it's not quite all the contenders, but let's get on with the introductions. The great liberal merchant, it's Roger Ward. By war, by conquest, by right, it's Rudolph Kraus. In it more for the gauntlet runners than the throne, it's Lena Caden. Sure to be popular by pledging free drinks for life.
Loveless O'Shea.
It's Loveless O'Shea. Uplifting the beautiful and deposing the hideous. It's Milo Maurizio.
Wow. If we lose this, I think the country has some even bigger problems.
Now, I do believe we have one final candidate. Do we have an Elden boy present? Come on, let's see a face.
The cringe.
Disgraceful. Is this the only way you could think to distinguish yourself?
The cringe is strong with this one.
By the way, the ride you applied with still hasn't arrived. And if it doesn't show up by the time the noon bell rings, you're disqualified. All right?
Hey! What's going on?
That nitwit! What is he doing?
Ah, nice.
So,
check this out.
contestants, are you ready?
What? Last, I say! Wait! Found your behave!
Norris.
A land runner?
It's quick!
Wait, it's headed right for the... It'll crash!
Whoa!
Oh my god.
What the heck is that?
Wonderful. So much for a first impression.
What ho? Isn't he a marvel, chums?
You don't! You nearly brought down the cathedral! Have a care, you fool. It was bad enough when Luis did it the first time. That feckless, shameless old fool.
Not bad, kid. Guess you've got some interesting tricks up your sleeve after all. Right! I'd call that a full roster. Ladies and gentlemen, race across the land. Go! Prove yourself worthy and earn your crown. For the people, for the throne. Let the games begin!
We must take to the road.
Come on, come on! So fast! Gotta hold on to something or I'll get blown up!
It's incredible!
Damn, yeah, that thing's crazy fast. And it has the best music in the game. 800 people respect us after that. I ended up standing out more than I expected. I gained a lot of interest, but I only consider this as part of my mission to aid the prince.
Just a sec.
Whoa, what's this thing? Is this our carriage?
Can you hear me?
Shall I just run her along the main road then? The others seem to be doing just as much. You're just as crazy as this runner. I'll take the compliment, little lady. Now let's have some coordinates for a little test run. What is happening right now?
Let's see.
We want to go to a place called Matira, Old Castle Town, I think. Should be a way south.
Wow!
Yeah, okay. Matira, here it is. Down to Matira, eh? On this crossed legs. Oh, I'd say that'll be 4 days, 3 nights about.
Oh.
4 days and 3 nights. That's a great deal faster than a carriage, and surely the roads will be safer at that kind of speed. Folly good. Now, cinch those britches, chaps. Full steam ahead to Matira, Old Castle Town. Cool.
This is amazing! I don't know a thing about gauntlet runners, but even I can tell this is a hell of a craft. I can hardly believe she's ours to drive.
You're telling me, lad? Feels like ages since I've been out on the open road. This girl's been waiting long enough for her time to shine.
So this is what you used to talk with the driver? Convenient, that. Look,
Old fellow, are you really on our side? You realize we don't have funds to pay you.
Money? Fuck! I'm not in this for the money, boy. What I want is a little gusto. What do you think, lad? Isn't this a rush?
It is at that. Like riding
Sure
the
is.
wind.
That's the ticket. It's been so long since I've had a good chinwag.
Brilliant,
Chinwag.
isn't it?
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing.
You've a good head on your shoulders, boy.
I love
yes, I can tell you're a sharp one. Where to, ladies? The world is our shellfish.
You certainly are a different person behind the wheel.
Hey, Hulkenberg! Can we get an explanation yet?
That man is Norris. An Ishkia, if 'twas not obvious from the wings. And despite everything, he was heir to a noble house and personal machinist for the royal family.
What?
He's a master engineer, of course, positively peerless. But as you can see, the runners get him a bit excitable. Norris? Are you there? I'm coming in. Even amidst all this commotion in town, I find you buried in your work.
It's too much to do.
As always. To business then. I must ask a favor. Would you be able to ready a carriage for me?
No new commissions, no time for them. Ask another right.
It is not a new one I require. Before His Highness disappeared, did you not accept a contract to build him a custom carriage? Without a formal owner, I reasoned that it must now lie unused. I was hoping I might borrow it a short while.
But, pish and tosh, woman. She is for royal use and naught else.
'Tis an unreasonable request, I know. But I'd not be asking without a grave need. Might I at least see it?
I mean, well,
'Twas specially made for His Highness, yes? Not a work you'd have sold off. Where lies it now?
I've deadlines to meet, dash it. Off with you now. Leave me be.
So sorry.
You've been acting stranger than usual. What ails you?
Whoa!
Good God.
Nice.
Is this a gauntlet runner? The very craft commissioned for His Highness the Prince? Even knowing His Highness was gone, still you toiled away. Oh, Norris, you are an inspiration. Such nobility of purpose.
Yes. Right.
However, for a craft meant for the royal family, it is rather excessive, isn't it? Did you really build this vehicle exactly to their orders? You cannot mean...
Well, at first, certainly. I followed the blueprints exactly. But then His Highness died and... well, I couldn't just let the old girl waste away. A masterpiece like her? Collecting dust in storage?
Uh-oh.
No! Unacceptable! Unthinkable!
Oh no.
I'm working toward a dream.
Hulkenberg's about to blow.
This poor old girl is going to help me see it through. And then, finally...
You imbecile! A lowly, brazen court engineer butchering His Highness's inheritance for a hobby! For this mania! You embezzled the royal treasury and disrespected his legacy! Treason!
Mercy, please! Look, take my head if you must, milady. But leave the bally runner alone.
Look, this runner 'Tis fully operational now, is it? Then I suggest you cooperate, for both our sakes. Finish your tinkering by tomorrow and bring it to the Grand Cathedral as soon as you can.
Eh? What's all this now? You play the proud soldier at me and then pluck it for your own schemes?
Tis no scheme. I would use it for His Highness's sake.
For His Highness, eh? Hold a tick. Haven't you been looking for him? Wandering across God knows where, last I heard. So if you're back now and now you want a gauntlet runner for His Highness...
Ah.
Is His Highness still alive? That's it! I've got you, haven't I?
'Twas His Highness who gave you refuge while you were only a heretical scholar condemned by the Sanctists. The time has come to repay His mercy.
Nice.
Understood.
Say less.
Is that enough? Can this old duck really handle an undercover operation?
I know what you're thinking, but 'tis at least true that he feels an undying debt of gratitude to the royal family.
Pish and tosh, boy. A little faith. Not to brag, but this old duck's craft might be the fastest gauntlet runner in the
Ew,
kingdom.
why does his hand look like that? It's so weird.
I think. Maybe.
How encouraging.
All I want is to push this runner as far and as fast as she can go. Show her off to the world. And you? Well, I presume you'd rather work together than have to war, eh?
I don't know about this, but I guess we'll just have to trust him. What do you think?
I think we can count on him.
I think
If we
can.
die, we die
If
together.
you're
Oh
sure,
my god.
I suppose. We'll deal with it if we have to.
Either way, he knows the prince is alive, so we can't just leave him to his own devices. We're all in the same boat.
Or runner.
Runner, I guess.
You lot can handle the fighting, and I'll handle all the driving and grease work. Just make sure you've got a proper plan for all this mess now.
This guy's got no filter. But he has a point. We do need to talk strategy.
So, summing up. Our first trial is to slay a monster. We take its head as proof, then get it to the goal line before the deadline. The bigger the head, the better. Our destination is Port Brylehaven, the capital of the Western Principality of Oceania. It'd be a trek on foot, but this gauntlet runner should make it a snap.
So getting the bounty's head is our next move. And our target is a nefarious criminal who's been kidnapping and selling off children. Right?
A criminal? Did the task not specify a monster's head?
Don't worry, all part of the plan. We don't need to win this thing. We just need to get Luis's attention. Everyone's going to show up with monster heads, and we shake things up with a felon. A knight-turned-kidnapper at that. Shows them we're there for justice.
But to deliberately violate the rules, we risk being disqualified entirely. Then again, 'tis just as likely to win the people's attention and thereby Luis's. I do understand the intent. What do you think of this plan?
I think it's a perfect idea. Makes sense, doesn't it? The bounty's Heisme, an ex-knight. I realize that's a little close to home, Hulkenberg, so if you'd rather hang back...
No. His title is precisely why I cannot let his atrocities stand. And yet, 'tis strange indeed that we are hunting a mere man when the trial demands a monster. Then again, our true aim is beyond the ambitions of any other aspirant. Our fate rests in this plan of yours, Stroll.
Thank you. I'll try to ensure your trust isn't misplaced.
Righto. Then our course is set. Feel free to use anything in the gauntlet runner. Even got a bathing room if you could use a wash.
Good to know. We can always look around more thoroughly later.
Yes. You needn't tire yourself out before we arrive.
Well, I'm a tinkerer and not much else. All my fighting happens in the old workshop. But I'll take you wherever you're going for your sake and mine. After all, the wilds out there are no berry picnic. Oh no. It's a den of wild beasts and savage scoundrels. and will not get past it without days on the road together. So, if you need anything besides a steady hand on the wheel, give me a hoot. Bound to find me in the cockpit or the engine room.
He's certainly an eccentric, but he doesn't seem like a bad person. We'll get used to him, I suppose.
Oh my god, I'm watching myself on my TV too. That's so embarrassing. Ooh, this song slaps. Oh, hold on. The Gauntlet Runner has various areas for different activities, such as the strategy room, the lounge, and the kitchen. You can also visit Academia by finding more and interacting with him. Let's visit the engine room first. Take your time and have a look around on your way there.
Oh, yeah?
I've never been in a Gauntlet Runner. Kind of want to see what the engine room's like. Alright, let's rotate our save. Alrighty, guys. I am sick. And by sick, I don't mean incredibly cool and awesome. I mean, I'm coming down with an illness. Shout out to any Mac Miller fans. No, but seriously, I'm going to bed. I'm exhausted. I need to get some rest for my other job. But don't worry, because I'll be streaming Marvel Rivals tomorrow. And yeah, I guess I'll just do my quick little outro and then get on out of here. Just to reiterate, you know, kind of what I said in the beginning of the stream. If you want to check me out on YouTube, Tyrant Hell 1, capital T, capital H, and the number 1 at the end, all one word, Tyrant Hell 1. Or you can go ahead and click on the About section on my Twitch page. Click on any of the social media links. In addition to my YouTube, also my Twitter, where I post what and when I'm going to be streaming, as well as some retweets from, you know, stuff I like, you know, anime, sports, video games, stuff like that. Follow me on TikTok if you want to follow, if you want to watch any, you know, short clips from my YouTube channel, as well as my Twitch streams. What else? Oh yeah, my Discord server too, which is kind of like a, you know, combination of, you know, people suggesting what I should play, as well as, you know, anytime I upload, I'll always update the Discord server and stuff like that. And there's also a tip page too, if you're feeling generous. But other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. So once again, thank you guys very much for watching the stream, and I'll see you tomorrow, where I'm going to be playing some Marvel Rivals. Have a good night, guys. Take care.